Hi there, it's Alan. I'm just doing this intro because I've already done the video that I'm going to upload. Oh, excuse me. But I just wanted to post a little bit on the front. First of all, thanking you very, very much for all the kind words that you said and the messages that you sent to me while I've been in hospital and in recovering. Things are going well. Hang on, let me just get comfortable. Oh, it's hard this. So, oh, I banged the thing then. Unfortunately, I can't. Excuse me. I can't get. There we go. Are we on? Oh, no, the leg's not comfortable now. Sorry about this. Unfortunately, I'm not back to doing some crafting as yet. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that's going to come in the next 10 days or so. Because I'm still building up the knee. Because apparently, what I've got to do now is I've got to build up the stretch in the muscle over the knee, so that when we come to take this my plastic knee out, and what it is that I've got where your kneecap is that I've got a plastic spacer between the two bones. While it gives a little bit of movement, it's not strong enough for me to stand on, so hence my two new friends. And it's still a bit awkward due to the bruising, what's gone on, that finding sitting is quite uncomfortable for any great length of time. So anyway, I've got to start stretching the muscle over the knee so that when the next stage is when they take the plastic one out and they put the metal knee back in, I don't have any issues with it bending and everything. I've got to do all the hard work now, so if I'm a bit out of breath, that's because I've just done some exercises. So I've got to do them several times a day, then I've got to do the ice pack. Anyway, I just wanted to thank you all very, very much. It means the world to me, the kind words and the support and everything that you sent to me. And I do thank you very, very much. That's why I wanted to just add this little bit on at the front. So I do read everything, and I apologise if I can't get back to all your messages, but thank you very, very much. It means a lot, so I just want to say thank you. And I'll put you back onto the video now. Okay, right, you all take care, and hopefully I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Hi there, this is Alan. Website below, details, and also details about the people who that's crafty.co.uk, who I'm working alongside with this video, this set of 3 videos. Now, first of all, an update on what I was talking about, the digital work. This video is this is an update. No, I'm sorry, I'm going all around. I do apologise. Can I just go back? Hi, this is Alan. This video. Anyway, we've done some digital work on our computer. Now, some update. This is what I was trying to lead into. An update. I have approached an American company who I think will give us a budget price program that I think most people will be able to afford, that will enable us to do some digital work that we can bring into our projects, like I've done with this one here. So I've approached them. I won't say any details yet because I don't want to tempt fate. We've exchanged a few emails, and this is a program that if I do sort of use it and I get it out there, I then get a discount code, which means that I can then pass that discount on to you. Excuse me, I'm just going to move my leg. I can then move that discount onto you, which will then mean it'll make the program even cheaper. It is, I've heard about it, is a digital based program. Anyway, I won't say any more. Right, this video is all about bringing a digital image into our artwork, just to prove that there's what we can do and how we can go around it and how we can make a story on our project with not just having to use stamped images or hand-drawn images. As you know, I am really into my digital art, and it's something that over the next year, because I think it's going to take a year for me to recover properly, if all goes well, that after a series of operations, that I'm going to spend this time refocusing and getting back to what I enjoy doing, which is digital art. I'm not forgetting the wet stuff, don't get me wrong, I still love that. But I want to bring everything together that I've known since 1972. I want to bring everything, because a lot of people have shared a lot of knowledge with me, and it would be a shame for me not to use that knowledge and to then pass that knowledge on. So that's what I want to do. Anyway, on to this video. I think it's a bit shorter than yesterday's. This intro is going to be a bit shorter anyway. So hope you like it. Any questions, please get back to me and I will answer them as soon as I can. Anyways, like I say, hope you enjoy it, and I'm now off to do intro number 3. So I'll speak to you soon. Okay, bye bye. Right then, part 2 of the 3-part video. This section of the thing is going to be all about my digital composition and what I've done. So I've gone into my software and I've made several images, but I've made 2 which are going to be the focal point. Well, I've made 2 prints of one be the focal point. Now this is they, or this is she. Now one of them, I better explain first exactly what I've done. Right here, I've deliberately not cut them out. I take a blue-grey, this one is IG4 on the Spectrum Noir. I take a blue-grey pen, then all I do is just go round. If I could close scope it, then I can show you. I just go round like this, not being ultra careful, just going around the edge like that. I'll just might as well drop it in here. We'll just go around here as well. So that when it comes to cutting them out, which this one has done, I'll just zoom out a bit there now. I've cut this bottom one out, and what's happened is that when I've cut it, there's not that white line. You see, there's not a white line, but there's a very faint grey line all the way around, so that this, when it's cut out, becomes part of my backdrop. So I might want to do, let me just go and get the piece itself. So if I just go back a little bit and a bit more, there we go. Right, so that when I come to putting this on, that's a bit far out, isn't it? Sorry about this, I'm trying to work this. When I put this here, that then there's no harsh white lines, and I can sort of join them up a little bit. So that then is the base covered, and it's very simple. And I know I shouldn't say it's simple, because there's people out there that really do struggle with digital. All this is just, now I have used a laser printer for this. It's my personal choice. However, nowadays you can get such a lot of deals where if you buy X amount of toners, they will throw in the laser printer. I've got a Dell. It is a Dell, not a Dell the Singer. Mine is a Dell 135CNW. Now, when I spoke to order some more toners Friday, they actually offered me the wireless version of this if I bought X amount of things, and it would have cost me £165, I think it was, plus, excuse me, £8 shipping. So for £170+ I could get a laser. Now the toner cartridges I always get reclaimed or recycled, because
there's so many cartridges being thrown into the wasteland that it's just going to cause... Anyway, so I always go for recycled if I can. And I'm sorry to go on about it, but when you're printing, you can print the best image in the world, but if you print it on crap, I'm sorry, but that's the only word for it. If you print it on crap paper, you're going to get a crap result. So I always, when I'm doing this kind of print work, I always put it on as high a quality paper as I can. Now this is I would say it's about 110 GSM. It's not glossy, but it's not matte. I think it's a satin finish. It's a heavy, it's a nice weight. And it just works. It gives me lovely results when it comes to be doing my my printing. Now I don't want to. Also, the beauty of toner is that I can throw wet stuff at this, and it's not going to bleed. So anyway, that's it. So that's how I cut it out. Then I've just used normal scissors. Well, not normal. The Tim Holtz these. Ugh. And then let me just show you, my cutting out is not the greatest, but because I put a grey marker, a grey line there, it gives me the luxury of not having to be perfect, but by leaving a margin, a little gap, and there we go. It's it's like that. So sorry to go ranting on, but these are laser printed on a good quality paper, and a good quality paper will give you good quality results. Now then, why have I printed two out of, let's just put this away for a minute. Why have I printed two out of these? Well, I want some depth. So what I'm going to do is that one, I'm going to select which I think has the best. See, I've gone a little bit too close here, whereas that one's a nice, neat. So what I'm going to do is that this will become my base, and then what I will build upon this. Now, because this is my base, let's get the. I'm just using a. This is a thin. In fact, it's not very sticky at all. This is it. No wonder it was cheap. Let's just see what the reverse side is like. It's not the greatest in the world, but no, that's not sticky at all. So what can I do? Well, I can ways around it. Don't worry, I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm not going to get rid of it. So let's just, it just means I don't have to be as frugal with it. So let's put a piece down here like this, all the way down the body. That was well judged, Alan. And then let's put a piece down here as well. Can we go down the body? Let's have a look. Yes. And then we can go quite close to that. Now there's a little bit protruding there, so I wonder if this will stick there. Now then, this is not stuck that well, has it? No. However, that's not looking too clean and tidy either, so let's go here. If it comes off once it's on, I can always put some extra onto it to give it a bit of stability. A bit there. As you can see, I'm building up where I want my reinforcement to go, because this is going to stand out. So how's that looking? Right. That go there. That'll go there. I need some here. So let's just go there. And I need some on that bit there, that top bit there. So there we go. Then of course we've got the arms. So let's go like that. And then let's go like this. How's that looking? Is that going to stick? Let me think. Test. No. No, it's not gonna. I can feel some parts of it. Right. Okay. This Tombow. I cannot do without my Tombow. It is a really good, strong paper glue. And the advantages of it as well, it comes in handy when I start to do the next bit. Now, what I might do is actually cut that there and place safe. And then move that to there like that. Right, let's have a look at these. How are these coming off as well? Yeah. Yeah, that's not good at all, is it? So let's give this some strength. Yeah, then why is that come a bit? Never mind. Nothing's wasted here. Right, now then, it looks like I'm going to have to do all of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video and then we'll come back after we've all glued it. Zing, 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 zing. Right, okay, right, back again. We've done that. I've gone through all these again and just added my Tombow on the back. So they should all be nice and secure. So I'll just give that a minute. Right then. What we're going to do is we're building this up. I don't want to do a decoupage. That is when you build layer upon layer upon layer and repair. When I'm working something like this, I like to just give it 2 layers. That's all that's needed. Because what's going to happen is that I'm going to round these edges off anyway, like that. Just to give it a little bit of shape. Nothing. Just by pinching. Can you see how just by pinching the edges, it just gives it that little bit of shape. So, and then just roll the edges like that, and then roll that there, roll that there, and then right. Let's look at this. What is the best bit that we can do to bring it out? Thinking that we've only got 2 layers. Well, I think for a start, if we brought this forward, if we brought the dress forward, that would help, because the dress is behind here. So I think looking at this, all that I need to do is the dress and the helmet, and I'm not going to do the hair at the back because that's in the background. So for this little bit here, all I'm going to do, and this is where you've got to be brave, I'm just going to follow the line round. I'm sorry, I'm out of let me just go down a bit. There we go, so we can see. I'm just going to follow that line round there like that. Go up there. Then around here. Like that, and then down there. Again, I've not been too careful with the thing. Then we want the dress, so let's go up here and then down, go up there and up there like that. Then just go around here. Now, because don't forget, the arms are in front of the dress. So, I'm just going to leave a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. Then bring this around here like that, following the hands. And then bring that up to there. And then once again, just a little bit. About that much, that's all. And bring that forward. So, I'm left with these two pieces. So, right, I keep saying so a lot. I do apologise. Let's get these. Let's get these mounted up, shall we? I've learnt my lesson, so one. And one more. And so don't be scared if you need to do a little point. There. Let's have a look. That just needs to be at the bottom there. So we have that bit there. Which covers that bit. Then we have these two bits here. So we just need maybe that bit for there. Just bear with me a minute because my leg is a bit sore today, my knee is, sorry. So if I'm sort of moving around a bit, it's just that I'm trying to take the pressure off. So there we go. There we go. Right, we've got the back done then. Now for the helmet. Oh, I'm getting glue all over here now. Glass is wonderful. They just rub it and then 9 times out of 10. I've got an actual tip for afterwards as well when we're using these. Using the scissors and the masking tape and everything, because sometimes they can be horrendous to clean. That's the beauty. Having the glue gives us a little bit of time to get in there and make a few alterations if they're needed. Go there, and you go there, like that. Okay. Now then, let's put that to one side, and then pick up our little bits. Right. We're going to start building this up now. There we go. Don't need these bits. Well, however, these are legs. That is, well, but that is the legs. I can use that on another project. So, off to the keep pile with you. Now, I'm going to just bring this forward a little bit so we can see what we're doing. Now then, there we go. We want to put that onto this. Now, some might say, well, you could just do it, just peel them off and stick it. But you forget, these backs are very, very sticky. And you don't usually have a great deal of time to make that adjustment. So, there's a little trick that I know. First of all, let's just take these off. This is just a simple
pokey tool that's got a very not a sharp, not point, but it's not gonna. It will stick into me if I go, but it's not needle sharp. But still, round young hands, small hands, please be careful. Right. The trick is, take this, then rub your glue stick. Could be any glue stick, Pritt stick, any glue stick you want. Rub it over there. That will then give you a bit of time. So if we put this down like that, see it's just fallen. Right, I'll put that there. And there we go. Oh, it's all over the place. Oh dear, it's stuck down. See? Peel it away. Because you've got that glue, it gives you a little bit of flexibility when it comes to placing. Now then, there we go. I'm happy with that. Then I'll let that set a bit. Then all I'm going to do at the edges is just bend these round a little bit so that they're both together. Like that. Bend that round. Like you see, that's not quite matched up. I've still got that little bit of movement thanks to the glue. There we go. Right. And then let's just curl that down like that. Curl that down there like that. If you want to, use your pokey tool. Just slide it under there like that, and then just gently roll it like that, so that it sticks under. And so you can't say, but you've got a little bit of 3D element about it. Same goes for your the helmet. Take the backing off. Take your glue stick. Give it a generous helping. Now, this is where you can get, if you're not very good with your hands, sometimes I'm not the world's greatest, however. Here we go. Oh, where are they? Here they are. These are better. I've got a pair of the clamp ones that when you pick something up, you can, and they then stay, and then you're not having to squeeze if you're not feeling very comfortable with them. Then just put it into place, maybe roughly where you want it, release, and then final. Just quick, you know, as you can see, I'm moving it around still. It's not set, which it would have been the case if I'd. There we go, and then just gently. And then let's just move these round like that. And we can. Let's just move that round there like that. There we go. Right. That's our main figure. Done. So it's all, we're ready for the next step. I've got all my masking tape on and everything. So we'll put that one to one side, pick up our bits, then what we're going to do about this, exactly the same thing. However, on this one, all I've done is I've cut this out already. I've just mounted that bit there so that gives it a little bit of depth. So same thing, however I'll use a thicker tape for this because it gives me that little bit more time, because it's a bigger piece. I can do it, and this stuff is very, very sticky. Very sticky, this, as you can tell. See, look, very
course, because it is sticky, it will transfer onto your scissors. Now then, after years of being in the graphic design trade, I am a graphic designer by trade, that is my business. Well, I'm a graphic designer stroke photographer. Photography was something that I discovered way back in 1974. I was self-taught, and I got to a stage where I became an army photographer. And that, unfortunately, I then had an accident which led me onto a completely different path, which, if it hadn't have happened, I don't think I'd be here today. So, path, you know, life deals with things, and you know, right. That's a bit philosophical, isn't it? As you can see, let me just get I'll zoom right in. See if I can show you. Can you see? There you go. That has transferred from the double-sided tape. And that will, if you come to use your scissors, cause you a great deal of stress. Now, what's the best way of cleaning them? Well, my crafty friends, drum roll please, that, or that. Cheap as chips, oops, cover that up. Cheap as chips, nail polish remover. That is the best thing for cleaning your glass mats, for any crafting metal. I learnt to my horror that I came to use it on a plastic, one of them self-healing mats, and it took all the paint off. So that's all you need, is some of this and a paper towel. So let's just get some paper towel. No. There you go. Clean. And so I'll show you. Proof is in the pudding. Right. Now, if I'd had some of that residue left, then it wouldn't have done that. And as I say, if you've got marks, especially glue, let's just see if I can get some of that, knocking it all over the place. Especially glue on your desk. There you go. Well, it is almost, is it like pure alcohol? No, it's not pure alcohol, but it's like an alcohol based, isn't it? So, yeah, this cleans up. Especially I get a lot of stuff after weeks of crafting. You've got glue and all sorts of stuff on your desk and on your worktops, on glass, what have you. This, because I always work on glass. If I'm working like this, I use all my glass cutting mats, because I think glass cutting mats are one of the best things ever when it comes to crafting. You can do everything on this mat. You can cut, you can emboss, you can heat set, anything. So yeah, when you've got double-sided tape and everything, and it mixes up your knives and craft knives and everything, cheap as chips, as the saying goes, that'll clean them up every single time. Now then, let's get back to what we were doing. Now, we were going to put this onto there. Now, memory serves me rightly, this stuff is horrendous. Because it's not, it's one of the, I got this from the pound shop. So it's not, sometimes you get a piece that's a good piece, and sometimes you get a piece that's not quite as thick as the others. And that's what I mean, can you see how sticky it is? And Come on. Come and play. Doesn't want to, this piece. No. No, so this is one the bad bits. So let's see if this one will come off. Come on. That's it, come and play. Right. I've had enough of this sticking together with me. So here you go. Let's just give them a bit of that. And then we're going to have to go and cut some more of this off, I think. Can you see how it just sticks to everything? So instead, I'm going to use this. I know it's not as sticky, but I know it's going to do the job. There we go. Right, let's get the backing off. There we go. And then let's just add a bit of glue. There we are. Right. There's our ring. Decide which way we're going, which is that way, and then let's just stick it down. You see how even with this is so. It has given me a bit of time to get them shifted. There we go. That's a little bit of. Now, as you can see, these wings, it's got pleats in, so just follow the pleat. Just give it a few creases in, then can you see how that has sort of folded round and it's given us a bit of movement. So just fold in, pick the plate, there we go, there we are. There we go, that's given us the movement and it's gone behind you now then. Let's clear our work surface. We've got our little pieces together. We're now coming to, let's put this onto the page. Okie dokie. Right, now then, let's find our book. Here we go, here it is. That's our project. There we are. Now that's folding up a little bit, so I should have in my collection somewhere. No, these aren't the ones, but I'm going to have to do. I've got some big chunky metal clips, but these will have to do until I find them again. They've gone walkabout. I tidied the crafting space up and it's just gone walkabout. Now these are, let's just get, please, come on, please rip, please rip, please rip, please rip. Please, 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 yay! Right, ripped it a little bit, never mind. Right, these are going to be the base of our project. So that goes like that, and then this one goes there like that. Now then, dun 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 dun. Let's put that behind. And then what we can do, because it's got lots of things, we can rip this. I'm going to rip it away from me, because that way I don't get the white line. But if I did, right, I've got the white line. Take the same pen that I've been using, go around the edges like that. and then go down here like that, just to get rid of the white. There we go. Let's go. I'm going to have to move you away, I think, to here. I really wish I knew where my big metal. Right. I've got my collage, and I've got my brush. Then let me just pull. Why did I take the lid off? Stupid. And then just pull a little bit on there, like that. And then just get this. And let me get it loaded up onto my brush as well, because I'm going to need it. Take the first bit. Now that was going to there, so that goes to there, so that means that goes to there. That can fit on there. And then that can fit on there. So that means that goes onto there. That goes onto there like that. And then just spread this over. And let's glue it down. I can sort out the areas later, but I just want to get these down, get it glued, and get a good firm. That's not quite got a little, it's just a little bit there. There we go. And let that dry. Right, can you see how where I've ripped it?
You can't see, can you? Well, you can see, but it doesn't stick out and create the obvious, does it? So
that's that bit. Now then, we'll need this again. So got to figure out where that goes there like that. However, we're forgetting the all-important planet. So let's put a bit of glue down on our moon, our Earth. Just work it round. There we go. And then make sure it's the right way up. That's it. I made a mark there where it was, so that goes there like that. I'm not wasting anything because I'm protecting this with a layer of the collage glue. There we go.
that goes there.
Now then, let's work this one out. Right. This is where it takes a bit of thinking out. I'm not going to put anything on the wings. I'm just going to glue directly onto the back there, because I want the wings to have a little bit of flexibility. So if I put that there like that, that there like that, so yep, I'm happy with that placement. So let's put a bit of glue on there. Give it a good and of course with the glue it'll give us a little bit of time for movement with it being a wet substance. So then just make sure we've got all bits down there like that. good. Then we said about there, didn't we? We were happy with it there. So, there we go. Now, as you know, I'm a frugal crafter. I don't like wasting anything, so if I don't have to, I won't do. Because this costs money. And it's money that I can spend on a lot of other things. Right, because this is filled with glue, what I like to do is I just get a baby wipe, and this one has dried out, so I just baby wipe and just give it some water, and then I just put that around the brush, just so it keeps it wet. Right, we've now got to do the back. So there's my little prongy stick. Right, I'm just out of shot here for a minute. If I bring this over here, I put that there, then it's in shot, and you can see what I'm doing still. Now, let's just pull these bits. Now this I never cleaned it, got some bits on it. Never mind. Right, let's just peel these off. Nice one. You can see where all the bits that are lifted and where the bits aren't. It's coming off so nicely now. Up in there. We've got a bit here, and the last bit there, I think. I think that's everything. Is it? Nope, one bit there. Have a look. Yep, that's everything. Cap back on. And where's my glue? There it is. Right, you can for this either use this or you can use the wet glue. It's your choice. It's just that I do like using my Tombow. It is one of my favourite crafting tools, and it is a very strong adhesive as well. So right, let's have a look. Now then, that goes there like that. So we want some of that to look like she's got it on her shoulders. So let's put that there like that. There we go. There. There we go. Last thing to do is just carefully take this off before we finish there. Now, I've just got to finish up the sides. So if I bring you in a bit, and then we can have a good look around it. Hold it up. Can you see how then by just bringing that little bit of white into the background has just lifted the back, and then by just using 2 layers of the figure it's given us depth. If I turn it that way, can we see it's given us a bit of depth like that, and by not putting these down, it's just giving us that feeling of movement. So there we are, that's it. So I'll let this dry, and then what I'll do is I'll just trim this off, and then we'll get on to the final segment. So I'll just leave this in shot for a minute so that you can have a look at it. Obviously I'll take a photograph of it. We'll then get ready for our final segment of this part, which is all about the lettering. And I know that's something that some people do struggle with, and there is a way around it, but it does take a little bit of time to get into that mindset and to do it. Anyway, here we go. This is the project. It's almost finished. I'm liking the way it's going. We've just used some digital imagery. We've used 2 stencils for the background, and then we've used some bubble wrap to get us started, and then these can be cut out of a magazine. These, you don't, you know, this DigiKit that I bought here was by someone who specialises in scanning in things that they've taken out of magazines and cut them together. There's nothing stopping you from doing that, and just getting magazines, chopping them up and building up your own image and your own picture. Okie dokie, right, that's that. I'm now going to close this one, and I'm going to get ready for part 3, which will be the text element. So thank you very much indeed. I hope you found this interesting, and I hope you've learned something, and I will speak to you soon in the next video. Okay, right, thanks very much indeed.